You know, guys, as I was contemplating New Year's resolutions, really got me thinking, what do I expect out of C&C Reptiles this year? I don't know. Why don't we head inside and find out? Come on. Hey guys, welcome back to C&C Reptiles. I am Chris, and guys, it's 2021. We have left 2020 in our wake. It is behind us, and it is time for a new year. So guys, as I said, C&C Reptiles, we are a father and daughters team that really just enjoy keeping ball pythons and sharing our experiences here on YouTube. And so, like I said in the intro, guys, was really thinking, a lot of people do New Year's resolutions. And I thought, what are the plans that I really have for C&C Reptiles in the new year? And thought, hey, maybe be a great time just to share it with you here, and so you can follow along in that journey with us as well. So number one, guys, as we jump right into it, I got to get my reptile room back. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. This thing, it's been a godsend for the last couple of months as we've been in temp housing. If you've been following along, you know that we got moved back to Amarillo, Texas. And so this thing has definitely been a godsend. But, it's not this room, right? It's not the room that we've been used to. This temporary, obviously meant just to be temporary. Man, it just doesn't give us the space that we need, the space that we want. It's kind of cramped. I can barely stand up, right? So I got to get a reptile room built. And so as we look for houses, we're looking for ones with plenty of room for me to do that. Definitely a journey I'll take you guys on along again. But really, goal number one: get another reptile room so all these ladies and gentlemen have plenty of room for the future. All right, guys, so on to goal number 2 of 2021, and that is, branding our business. Now, I get it. A lot of people get a little bit antsy when we start talking about the ball python hobby as a business. But guys, let's be frank. At some point now, we hope to produce hatchlings, right? And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to keep every single hatchling that we produce. In fact, the whole idea behind us starting to breed was to hopefully have our hobby support itself. And to do that, I got to sell hatchlings. All the biggest companies in the world have some sort of a brand, right? Whether it's Nike or Starbucks or Apple, or any number of other successfully run businesses have a brand. And so here at C&C Reptiles, that's also part of what I've got to do to ensure that we have the best success, ultimately to get our babies out there, right? So that's definitely, I'm already working with a company to kind of help establish what that is, establish who we are, who we're going to be, what we're going to look like in 2021 and beyond. And I think establishing that now early in the year before we ever get to a point of actually producing babies, I think that only works in our favor. So another ride that I'll take you on is as we kind of decide who we're going to be and what we're going to look like, you guys will come along for the ride. Now, guys, part of building that brand is obviously an online presence. Now, we've started that here with YouTube. Obviously, you wouldn't be watching if we didn't already have some sort of an online presence here with YouTube. And we've also gone over to Instagram. And goal number 3 for 2021 is growing our online presence. So here on YouTube, we want to grow to 1,000 subscribers. And over on Instagram, we'd like to grow to over 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm calling it the 1,000,000 Club. Now, we don't just expect people to just come out of the goodness of their heart. So what we are going to do is get back to really uploading how we should have been uploading this whole time. The moves kind of put a damper on that a little bit. So we're going to be uploading a minimum of 1 time a week here on YouTube. That will be on Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Time, and daily over on Instagram. So we want to make sure that we're uploading on Instagram at least daily. showing our collection and how proud we are of it. So again, guys, the 1,000 Club. So currently here on Instagram, I'm 274 followers. Over on YouTube, we're 339 subscribers. So we've got a year to get to 1,000 and 1,000. Now, guys, one of the things I'm most excited about, man, is getting back to expos. This last quarter, a couple of them got canceled, of course, with the move. Man, I really just kind of slacked on the expos. And, to be quite honest, we moved to a part of the country that not a ton of them go on every year, just a couple of local shows every year. So I'm really excited to get back on the road and get back to expos. So we've got a few coming up that I'm super excited about. So we've got Herps over in Oklahoma City, and then in Conroe, we've got Repticon in Dallas, and I think there's another one in Oklahoma City. We've got a local show here. It's called the Tri-State Fair and Expo. That's in April, I believe. Then, of course, we've got the granddaddy of them all, the NARBC in Arlington, which is one that everyone's already talking about in the middle of February. And so guys, that's one of the things that I know here in Texas, we're pretty lucky because not a lot has been shut down as far as the expos go, and that can't be said, I don't think, for the rest of the country as things tend to continue to get shut down. So definitely something I want to do and bring you guys along so that so we can share that experience together. All right, guys. So the last thing that we hope to accomplish here at C&C Reptiles in 2021 is our first successful pairing and clutch, ever, right? And this little dude is going to have a lot to do with this. So guys, this is Rogelio. He's currently our only male. He is our Super Orange Dream, Super Inchy, Banana, Yellow Belly, Possible Fire, 100% het pied, and 50% het hypo or ghost. This little guy will obviously be paired with Cutie, our piebald, and then maybe a little bit later in the year, for sure, be paired with our ghost, our Butter Inchy Pastel Ghost, Peanut. So this guy will have a lot to do with what C&C starts to look like as far as a breeder and not just a keeper, right? So really excited about this guy and everything that he can do. He's a powerhouse of a little male, and I hope that he really, really does some nice things for us this year. So guys, that's it, right? That's the plans. That's what you can expect to see from C&C Reptiles this year. We'll have a bunch of different series coming out on the reptile room build, like we talked about, the expos that we're gonna go to. We'll do series on genetics that will lead into what our breeding plans is and kind of the overall I guess, plan and how we look at that, right? Of course, we'll continue to update videos that we've been doing on how these snakes are growing. And I think it'll be a really, really fun year, guys. So guys, I hope that everyone had a happy new year and is set up for a fantastic 2021. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.